Hello there, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, today we have an extra special reading. I have messages for you from your higher self. I went into morning meditation and Spirit called me to communicate messages that you're meant to hear right now from your higher self. So what I'm going to do for you is open your reading with a healing message. So some of you are meant to hear a message around healing today. And we're going to follow that by pulling 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what else is coming through. And a bonus card, which is the Inner Child Healing Oracle. This is something that your higher self wanted me to use today. I'm then going to pull 3 specific messages for you. Messages that you are meant to hear and meant to carry with you. These are messages directly for you from your higher self. This is where I will ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to your higher self, and then come back to receive these messages. We're going to close off with an angel number and message for you as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, all of this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Scorpio, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that your higher self would like to share with you today. So we are starting here, your healing message. Own your potency. Look at that, own your potency. We have a horse here, or this actually is a donkey. So if you're seeing a donkey in your life, this is a confirmation for you today. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. And you're meant to work with this animal's energy, Scorpio. We have the number 46 on this card, so this could be a number of significance for you. Perhaps you're seeing this number. Maybe you're 46 years old as you're watching today. So 46 days around the message of this card. Don't make yourself smaller than you are. Value and embrace your strengths. So once again, don't make yourself smaller than you are. Value and embrace your strengths. So we have an affirmation here. Feel free to write this down and use it. I am a powerful creator. I am a powerful creator. Okay, so they want you to believe in yourself here, Scorpio. You are uniquely yourself, and that is your power. Okay, so that is your strength. Your story is your strength as well. So we are getting here 4 of Pentacles. So we have a beautiful energy coming in of abundance. There's stability, security. Perhaps this is what your focus is right now. There's a grounded energy in your life as well, and Spirit is calling you to implement grounding practices in your life. So 4 of Pentacles to start. We also have the 7 of Cups. So some of you might be making some decisions in your life. Perhaps you're having a hard time making them, or you're not sure exactly what you would like to do. Something has come in, it's got you thinking and deciding, making choices. So 7 of Cups here as well. Now I'm getting an expansion here with this. And double 7s here, 7 of Pentacles. Look at that, Scorpio. There's a seed that you have planted, and what's happening here is perhaps you're having a hard time figuring out how to make this seed grow. You're going to figure this out. You want to take things step by step here, Scorpio. Don't worry about the overall picture right now. Take small steps towards figuring this out. So 7 of Pentacles. Now I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So because we have the double 7s, I feel that you are spiritually growing. There is a higher level consciousness energy, and I'm getting a collective conscious that is ascending to a new frequency of vibration. Okay, so before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So Yes, we have an elevation in collective consciousness. I feel a lot of us are going through similar energies. Some of us are feeling like we need to make a choice around our finances, some sort of a choice. Perhaps you're having a hard time with this. And maybe it has to do with success. Maybe it has to do with growth in your life. And I feel you've been patiently waiting for something. Okay, so Four of Pentacles lets me know that whatever it is you desire to bring into your life, you're actually bringing it into your life. You are the creator of this, right? The number 4 is a number of manifestation in numerology, among other things. It's also a number of stability and security. It's the roots that we put in the ground that are in our essence, in our integrity, in our authenticity. When we're coming from a place of authenticity, then we see everything aligning to what it is that we need to experience in our life, or what we desire to experience in our lives. So this is where Spirit is wanting you to take a look at the energy that you're putting out there in the world. You know, what kind of energy is it? Grounded and rooted in you, or is it something different? Right? So right now, I feel our higher selves are bringing us back to ourselves, to check our inner house, our spiritual home within us, to see where we are rooted, our beliefs, our values. So I feel there's a spotlight here in this area for some of you, and you're seeing this very clearly. I'm seeing some of you making adjustments in your life as well, and I'm getting money energy coming in. So because we have 2 Pentacle cards, I do feel that money is on your mind. Perhaps you're wanting to invest in something. Perhaps you're wanting to put money into something, right? You're wanting to plant a seed. Perhaps you have planted a seed, have put some finance or investments towards something. Maybe you haven't seen growth yet, right? Maybe you're holding on to something too hard, or trying to control a situation, right? Trying too hard to make something work. They want you to release this stress, any kind of stress you have around money, any stress you have around abundance. If there's something that is getting in the way of you experiencing it fully, they want you to release it, especially if you're aware of that. Some of us are not in awareness of what's happening in our lives. Some of us are asleep and we're walking on autopilot, not realizing that we're living a life that is not in alignment with us, right? And it's like a fake reality. I'm getting someone that may have snapped out of a fake reality recently. Or maybe you're trying to help someone actually open up a new perspective, a new way of seeing the world. And this is how you make money, right? So definitely money energy is in the air. It's a frequency and a vibration, and that's something that we have to align ourselves with. And it's all connected to abundance and love as well. Authenticity, that's what it resonates with. So if we're living a life within our authenticity, being our true selves, not being afraid to explore, not being afraid to express ourselves in the way that we would like to, the way we would desire to, then, you know, I don't know, it just feels like then we're not really living authentically. So right now I feel Spirit is wanting you to check yourself, check your energy. You know, how are you choosing to show up in your world, in your reality, whatever situation you might be facing? How are you choosing to show up in it? How are you responding to it? How are you taking it in? How are you sending it back out, right? So there's a lot of questions Spirit is asking you here, Scorpio. And I'm getting some of you stabilizing your finances. I'm seeing some of you even coming into money some way. I'm seeing a giving, receiving energy in exchange with the universe. So I'm seeing some of you even putting money out there, putting your energy out there. It doesn't have to be money energy, abundant energy, love energy. Some of you are putting that out there and you're receiving this in ways that you have never imagined. Right? So a lot of growth, a lot of expansion here. Again, money mindset here. If you are wanting to increase your finances, read books about money, learn about the energy of money, how it works in this world. Master it, because you will build it that way. So this is what Spirit is saying here. And protect your mind. This woman has a scarf around her head. That's the other thing. Any kind of energy you receive, and I'm talking about what Spirit is actually showing me here is a cell phone, is showing me the internet, right? Fear, false evidence appearing real, any kind of manipulation, any kind of influence that might something may have influenced or manipulated you in some way. And perhaps because of this, you're very mindful of the information that you allow into your mind space, into your thoughts. Mindful practices. You're really good at meditation here, Scorpio. I feel some of you are protecting this part of yourself because you are aware that this is what creates your reality. So I'm just finding that really interesting here because her head is covered. She's protecting herself. She's protecting her mind. She's keeping everything her energy very close to her. She's making sure it's not that she's not open. I'm seeing an open energy of receiving, being in tune with her intuition, but also discernment. This person is aware, right? And we got a lot of different things that are coming in. Spirit is actually sending you a lot of opportunities, the right people, the right resources. And I feel that some of you are making choices right now, or maybe you're having a difficulty making a choice. Maybe you have too many options. Maybe you have too many ideas and you're not exactly sure where to start. One at a time. Take it one at a time. There's no need to rush. What's yours is going to be yours. There's no need to rush or force it to happen. It's going to naturally unfold. So stop for a moment, reconnect with yourself. Let the thoughts that create anxiety, worry, or emotions that don't feel good, release those thoughts out of your mind. And let's start with a fresh, clear mind. I like to write things down just because I feel sometimes when my mind doesn't stop. And if I'm writing it down, it kind of distracts it. It allows room and space for spirit. But also, sometimes what happens is I'll take some of the stuff that I wrote, scrunch it up and chuck it away, and then start fresh with my thought process. And other times I'll write things down and see, because I do word vomit, and then all of a sudden I receive answers just from doing that exercise, right? So, and don't rush. There is no need to rush. Spirit keeps saying, don't rush. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition will guide you. And I feel some of you have thrown a net out into the universe. Scorpio, it's like you've manifested something and it's like this big open net. And now Spirit is pulling in so many different things for you. There's different options, different ways to do something. Know that whatever choice you make, it's going to lead you to where you're meant to go. So it doesn't matter what you pick. They're all different paths to get to the same place, the same destination. So whatever feels right to you. So again, because sometimes we have this anxiety, this stress that, did I make the right decision? I'm getting someone thinking this right now in their mind, like, did I actually make the right decision? I had all these, maybe the other choice would have been better. Like I'm seeing someone kind of going back and forth. They're wanting you to just stick with your decision. It was the right one. And sometimes when we do experience this, experiences because it doesn't go the right way, or it feels like we've faced a challenge right away. But that's what's meant to happen. For some of us, we're meant to go through some sort of a challenge because it's going to bring us closer to enlightenment. It's going to bring us closer to what we're meant to connect with, the energy that we're meant to be in through overcoming this challenge to where we're trying to go. So they want you to tap into your inner strength when you do make decisions and choices. Now, those of you that feel that you may be caught in a loop, it feels like the same things keep happening just in different scenarios. Spirit is wanting you to make different choices now. I feel that because you are expanding consciously, maybe there's things happening around you, around people who are making different choices and you're seeing the results of their choices. Or maybe you're receiving information through the internet or somewhere else. Like there's conversations or communication coming in that is opening your mind to doing things in different ways. And allowing yourself to be open to see some of these things because there's a way that is coming in that is meant specifically for you. You are the one that is meant to find it. Don't be afraid to try something new, try something different. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It could be just you going to a restaurant and choosing a different dish on the menu that you've never tried before, as simple as that, right? So making different choices here, exploring. And again, this deep connection to spirit, your intuition is really strong. Sometimes when we feel disconnected to our intuition, it's because we got too many things going on. So this is where we got to tune out the noise, implement practices that allow us to reconnect with ourselves. Meditation is a really good one. Journaling is really good. Listening to music, right? Whatever works for you. implement these practices that elevate you to a higher consciousness. I love listening to Yema is one of the artists I love listening to. I feel that her music just, I don't know, I love the song Spiral, and I will listen to that. I will spiral through that song like 10, 11 times just because I just love it. I love her voice. It's just a beautiful experience. You may have a song or someone that you listen to that you absolutely resonate with. And again, that's that energy you want to embrace and allow yourself to be in, because a lot of times I feel in my own personal life when I connect to songs, it brings an inspiration, and sometimes I recognize the words in a different way. That brings messages in. So this is what's coming through here. And Seven of Pentacles. Don't be afraid to try something different or do something differently that isn't working. There's no set way to do things, right? We are all different human beings. We have different ways of doing things. So don't be afraid to explore other ways of doing things. And I do feel it's time for you to pause for a moment to take a look at how your seed is growing. Okay, is there something that you need to change or adjust? Is there something more that you need to add on, right? And remember, everything starts from a small place. And this seed, it was planted in the dark, in the dirt, right? So sometimes we have to go into the darkness to pull out the seed that is meant to grow in our lives. So I feel for some of you, there's this pulling out of this, taking the seed out to really look at it to see, okay, you know what? I had to go into the depths of myself to find this part of me. But this part of me has been calling to me because it is wanting to be seen, it is wanting to be expressed, and it wants to grow. So that is a message coming in for some of you. And maybe you have planted a seed recently. Maybe you planted one a year ago, right? And you're starting to see it blossom. This could be a business that you may have started. Maybe this was a relationship. This could be a job. This could be a connection. This could be you moving into a new home, maybe into a new neighborhood, right? And you're experiencing this beautiful growth. It's happening slowly, but it's definitely happening. It feels really good as well. So I feel there's a lot of hope here. Adjustments some of you are making, right? Maybe there's something not working in your life. Perhaps it's time to stop for a second. It feels like a pit stop. Let's stop for a second, tune everything out, and really connect with what it is that we're doing. Is it working for us? If it isn't, maybe we can implement something in or try different ways of doing this. And that keeps coming up. They're wanting you to keep going. Don't stop. Pause to reflect is what they're saying. When you're stopping, pause and be in this present moment and connect with everything. And allow yourself to see, okay, where am I here? This is what I've been doing recently, especially with this channel. I've got a secondary channel now, which is all these extra pentacles that are growing underground, the roots, right? We were talking about roots, grounding yourself, and that grounding is going to help something sprout, really understanding who you are, stopping and reconnecting with yourself, because that is where the growth is going to come in for you. And what we've been doing is, because we created a second channel, we wanted to explore more creativity. We're a very creative family. Myself, my husband, his brother, and his wife, Katomi, we all live together. So we've created this new channel to see where it's going to go, right? We've been posting videos, meditations, guided meditations, candle gazing, all kinds of things. And we're coming up with more things to do there. This is what this energy feels like for some of you, like an expansion that is happening. You're feeling this energy and you're meant to take action. You're meant to make adjustments or add new things to see how far this can go and how far your energy can actually take it. You're meant to grow. You're meant to be successful, right? So what I'm also getting here is different streams of income for you. Income came up right at the beginning for you. So I do feel that perhaps you're wanting to receive more income, more wealth in your life, and you're trying to find ways to do that. And here's the ways that you're finding. So trust what feels right to you. Trust what feels authentic to you and follow that. Put all of your energy into it and make adjustments as necessary, but don't stop. Commit yourself. Commit yourself to this, because you are built for whatever this is. It came to you for a reason. You planted it for a reason. It's going to guide you to the success, to the abundance you're wanting to receive in your life. the love, the connection. Like there's a connection to Earth here. And I do feel Spirit is calling some of you to reconnect with Mother Earth. So whether this is you getting outside in nature, bringing nature into your home in some way, connecting with water, connecting with the earth. This is a really big one. I'm getting somebody that's working out in their garden. Maybe there's something to do with soil, getting out barefoot, touching the soil, walking along a beach. I'm getting some of you working with dirt in some way. Maybe you're planting plants. Maybe you bought a plant in your home and you're changing the soil and planting it or changing things, something to do with soil, going into a darker space. This could be you checking the roots within yourself, going into this darker pause, void, and connecting with yourself to see what's actually real and what's not real. So very powerful, this card's message here today. So I'm going to pull a bonus card. This is the Inner Child Oracle. So this is the card deck that your higher self called me to use in your reading today. So let's see what message is going to come through this card for you today. So we are getting, you can do hard things. You, Scorpio, can do hard things. And I'm hearing some of you saying, oh yeah, I can. Of course I can. I've been doing them already. So we've got a dragonfly in this image. We have a boat that is floating up above the clouds. So this image might be resonating for some of you. You might be receiving your own message here. It is not as impossible as it may feel. It is not as impossible as it may feel. So you're going to turn the impossible into possibles. Okay, so 41 is the number on this card. This could be a number that you're seeing in your life. Perhaps you're 41 years old as you're watching today. This is a confirmation, and those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 41 days around the message of this card. I'm also getting April the 1st. So the message is there are many things in this life that we feel we cannot or should not have to do. It can be overwhelming to think about doing something that is hard. But in truth, many things we label as hard could be more appropriately labeled as simply time-consuming or long. Sometimes not wanting to do hard things can be reminiscent of mindsets we might have had in childhood, when we never wanted to clean our room or do our homework. If you have pulled this card, then you might need to reassess what you have been labeling as too hard. And this is a reassessment card, the number 7s. So they're wanting you to reassess things, look at them, and change things if necessary. So we have a self-care exercise with this. I'm going to share this with you. Feel free to practice this if you like. Take some time today to think upon the beliefs that might be holding you back. Are you putting yourself in a box by what you cannot or should not have to do? Sometimes choosing to push through the feelings of I do not want to do this because I do not feel like it can be quite beneficial. Note, always trust your intuition when choosing which hard activities to do, and do not attempt anything unsafe to yourself or others. Now we also have a journaling prompt, which is, how do you feel after you have done a hard thing? Are you proud of yourself? Remember to highly praise yourself after doing this hard thing because you deserve it. All right, so look at that, Scorpio. That is your bonus message. You can do hard things. So now this is where I ask you to pause the video, connect with your higher self to receive these messages. These are personal messages specifically for you today, Scorpio, from your higher self. So let's see what it is your higher self wants to share with you. So your first message is, remember, many of the clouds casting shadows aren't real. So remember, many of the shadows the clouds cast are not real. Okay, so that is your first message. And your second message is, all the right things will come to you in the most unexpected ways. All the right things will come to you in the most unexpected ways. And your third message is, be patient. Trust the wait because everything is coming together. Everything is coming together for you, Scorpio. So once again, be patient, trust the wait, because everything is coming together. All right, and we're going to close off with an angel number and message for you. So those of you that are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. And if you see this number, remember its message. So we're getting 2112. If you're seeing this number, this is your confirmation. The message here is, even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor too, and your dreams will come true. So remember that. Now we have some keywords here which might resonate for some of you, and the number 2112 says it's up to you. It is up to you. Someone is watching over you, good fortune, unforeseen forces, and direction. All right, everyone, my sister-in-law Katomi has made a brand new magic intention box. This is for the wood snake year, so you can set intentions around the snake year and bring in lots and lots of blessings. So what this box comes with is a magic intention candle. It comes with a teardrop stone and a stone coaster. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful, everyone. Now, I'm going to leave a link for this box in the description box below. You can also check out Katomi's behind the scenes videos of her making these candles. You can see this video on our secondary channel, which is Sacred Knowledge Living. And I've got a link for this channel in the description box below as well. So again, there's only a limited supply of these boxes, everyone. Secure yours today. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.